Welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things planning, journaling and stationaries. Today's video I want to dedicate some time to talk about Plum paper, especially the daily pages. So I have shared in my previous videos, but I was using this 6 months diary for 2023 latter half, and I got so excited. I got the 12 months daily for 2024. Reality wise, I lost interest at first 2 months. So I used only for January and February. I think in the retrospect, the way I was trying to do was just too much of a perfectionist. That's why it didn't work. But now that I am doing all the consolidation of information into my Hobonichi Mega, there's a specific video, so I will put it in a card if you're interested. But I'm like going through all the things that I did in a different places, and I actually had an occasion to touch this, and I really felt like this is a beautiful planner that I kind of want to go back to. There are still lots of blank pages, and yeah, it also reminded me that when I was thinking about getting Plum paper daily ones, at that time there was not so much YouTube video that talks about especially the 12 months one. There was one that was saying it's just too big. But being a Hobonichi girl, I was so curious, so I got the 12 months one. So I want to do a bit of comparison between 6 months and 12 months. So if you are on the hunt for 1 month daily coiled bound style, I really recommend these ones. So let's just get started. This is 6 months daily with coil bound, and I did not do any addition. I think for the 6 months ones, you can add some like ruled paper or like grid paper or like a special printed like wellness things or finance things. You can add all those things, but for me, I just kept it very simple. So if you order daily planner from Plum Paper, this is what you get. I'm just going to see how I just want to compare how big they are. So let's see. This one is less than 2 centimeters, so it's like 1.8 centimeter. And I was actually trying to do comparison with Cousin just before this, and it's almost the same as Hobonichi Cousin. So Hobonichi has a 1 page a day. It also has weekly when it is Cousin, but yeah, size wise it's almost the same. And oh, I think I forgot to mention, but this is A5, the very smallest one that Plum Paper offers. So yeah, like you can see, it's almost really the same as Cousin, but the feel wise, because of the coil, it looks a bit more bigger, but I feel like Cousin is heavier. And then moving on to 12 months daily. For the 12 months one, because it is already chunky 12 months, you can, if I'm remembering correctly, and if things hasn't changed within the past 1 year, you cannot do any ads on. So what you order is what this is actually. So this one is, let's see, yeah, more than 3 centimeter, actually just about 3 centimeter. So just the feel wise, this is already bigger than some of the like a paperback book. And yes, it is a chunky but gorgeous notebook. Maybe just a little bit of how it looks like inside. So this one is the neutral one. So this one does not have any color. This one, I think it's called Modern, the one that has different color. And being a Hobonichi girl, I really liked having colors. So let me just open some of the boring but unfilled ones. Oh, I think I filled every page. Okay, but it's not confidential anyway. So this is how the minimalist look neutral one looks like, and then this is how the colored one look like, and this is the famous dashboard. So they've changed the things are much more simpler. I mean, I already done the writing, but this 3 circle thing is no longer there. Birthday events, things to remember, that is no longer there. It's much more simpler. And this is just my opinion, but I don't know, I quite like the layout of this one, but having no color throughout the year was a little bit boring. So the neutral one, let me just open some of the very blank pages. I think somewhere around here. This is how it looks like. So everything is the same, it's just the color is different. So this one has different color depending on the month. So some are blue, some are greenish, and it gives a bit of a difference when you're actually using it. So you feel like, okay, fresh new color is starting for the next month. But then this one, the neutral one, I think this, I didn't even choose. So it comes in this beige-ish color, which is beautiful. But I felt like using the same thing for 12 months is a bit overwhelming, and I think I would lose interest. If you are someone who put like stickers and do decorations, maybe this is better so that it doesn't disturb what you want to like put. You know, sometimes color doesn't really resonate with each other. But personally, and also maybe because I come from community world where every month we get the different colors, so I think I quite like that concept. Yes, so yes, it is chunky, and you know, having used Hobonichi 1 page a day, this 3 centimeter book is very big, but I think if you can use it for a full year, this will be like a great memory keeper. Looks very nice and solid, and yeah, I think it's interesting. Maybe just to share some of the idea of how I have used this and how I want to use this maybe moving forward if I really decide to use it in the future. So going from the very blank page just to show what I did, because you can actually customize the writings. So top section, there's a 3 colored place where you can probably do like 3 priorities, 3 important things. I like jotting down the 3 good things, so I had a specific dedication for the space. This I kept it today, no writing on this section. This is the to-do list with smaller bullet points. There's a shaded place where I decided to do some learning, so whatever I learned through podcast, read article, read some book, whatever I feel like it's worthwhile remembering for the future, I put it here. And then there's a last chunk here for the reflection. I really like the format. It's very simple. Some people don't really like the shading, but personally I think it's beautiful. I really like it when it is in a different color. Like this yellow one is also pretty. So yeah, I really like it. Maybe if there's an option to change, I would bring these 3 good things to the bottom, because today and to do are more like planning, good things and learning. It's more of like recording what I learned throughout the day or recording my day. So I feel like today and to do are more of like future planning. Those 3 good things, learning and reflection, is like end of the day reflection space. But it's okay. I quite liked it. So within 2023, I started using this from September, and yeah, I really liked it. It's really simple, but I have really enjoyed it, and I decided to use the same one for January, February this year. So maybe just to give you some idea on how I've been using it is, let me just take this one, it's actually nice and pretty. So every morning I would open this and list up the to-do that I want to do on that day. And this today is, I think it's nice, but this is what I did. Yeah. This is like a labor of love, but I was putting all the time, so 5 to 22. It actually goes all the way to 23 if I want, but I'm normally asleep by then. So I would put like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then if there's anything that I know that I'm already doing, I would put it in the morning time. And whatever that I did, I would just jot down throughout the day. And maybe I would go back to the previous day and just put some comments on whatever that I feel like noting down, like a mini comments to put it. And that's how I've been using it throughout September, October, November, December, and yeah, January and February. So yeah, maybe I've done the full 6 months in this planner. I really like the format, I really like the vibe, and to be honest, I really like the paper quality. So coming from Japanese stationery, where paper tends to be very thin, like Tomoe River paper, I mean, I do like them in a different ways. Like they are very like soft and smooth, ink friendly and everything. But I don't know, having used this one, I noticed I prefer this a little bit thicker pages. So yeah, writing experience is nice. So I really enjoyed this one. But now in a retrospect, why have I dropped this in February? Because I was super excited when I started this second book in January, that I don't think I missed a day. But that is the challenge I think I had. So every time I found a blank page, which is normally weekend because I'm not working, I'm quite busy taking care of families, kids and everything. I was not using this planner normally on Sunday and maybe Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday remained blank, like this one. So Saturday is blank, almost blank. Sunday, very blank. And I should have said it's okay to keep it blank because this is planner, this is for planning. You know, it's supposed to be a tool to help me keep updated with all the things that I need to do. But this February, since maybe because I really liked it and I really wanted to make use of this, and having a full year in one coil bound looked very nice, I kind of every Monday I would stress myself to backfill what I did on Saturday. So I think this one I backfilled, but then I didn't have enough time to work on Sunday. And then I started saying, but I'm not using it properly, I'm not filling it up. And step by step, this is so obvious. So this day I managed to write the time and then it was finished. And then this Friday, I didn't even write. There's only one thing on a to-do list, but I didn't even write the day. And I feel like I can imagine myself like really stressing myself. I'm not using it. I'm just wasting the paper. And I got very sad. And then also it was the timing when I started thinking about Filofax. So that's also kind of diluted my attention from this book. I think I tried to come back to this. But yeah, so my advice to future me who wants to pick this up, because I really like it, I want to, like, since I have March onward very blank, I think I'm going to use it like undated. I mean, of course it's dated, but I just ignore the dates and continue using it when I feel like it. But biggest advice that I can give to myself, future self, is that I don't have to use it every day. It's kind of obvious, but if you're a bit perfectionist like me, if you see a blank page that kind of haunts you and then you want to backdate, but then like you can't fill it up and then you feel like and then you kind of give up. But now that I'm kind of set aside this notebook for some time, looking it, coming back to it really gorgeous notebook, I think I would maybe stop doing the dating from 5 to 12. Maybe that was also giving my extra work. So if there's any like time related appointment or something that I want to remember throughout the day, I might just simply write just 1 line, 2 line. I think I just wanted to fill it up. So that is why I was doing the whole days thing like this. And because I really like vertical format myself, like I really like vertical weekly and everything, I like this style. But like a productivity point of view, if I were to use this notebook again, I will not use it for memory keeping, meaning like writing down what I did retrospectively, but I would just use it simply for planning. So just jot down the appointment or the meeting that happens on the day. You know, it might be much shorter than how I used to do, and that's very okay. All I need to capture is to do and the timing of the appointment. And like, because it's me who did the writing, I really like this combination of three good things, what I learned and the small reflection. So yeah, I think I overloaded information. I wanted to capture like a full year in here. I mean, that was the original idea. So I really wanted this to like have everything, one book that sits at the end of the year with all the information, what I did, what I ate, what I learned. I used to do like a food logo so here, but I think because I loaded too much things in here, it just became way too much for me, and it didn't work. Yeah, so like I said, I've only used 2 months of this book, and I think around March I wanted to come back to it, but I said no, let's not just damage the notebook. If I'm not gonna, I was not in a very healthy relationship with this book, so I said I'm not gonna use it. I think that was a good way to kind of step out of notebook. Just keep it blank for now and come back to it when I feel like it. So maybe in a season where I want a more space, or when I need a bit more bigger area to keep. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. I really like this color. Yeah, I think I want to come back to it. I am now thinking, this is just my thinking, but I am going to use a pocket ring in 2024, and I'm already feeling it might be too tiny. I don't know. I'm still thinking, I'm just still debating. So maybe pocket ring, which will have monthly and weekly for my daily walk around. But maybe coming back to this during the weekdays only, so I'm not gonna stress myself Saturday and Sunday. Maybe using this for my like weekday, work day, 1 page a day might be an option. I'm kind of still thinking how I can use two notebook. But since this is sitting on my shelf, I would love to use it. And yeah, now that I'm coming back to all the notes that I did this year and consolidating in my weeks, and I touched this after a few months, after more than like 8 months, I really, really like it. So yeah, we'll see how I can make use of this notebook. We're not going to throw it away, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking by. Once again, this is a A5 1 page a day, which is just found out to be 3 centimeter big. Okay, that's it. So just a short video talking about Plum paper. We'll catch you next week. Bye.